Welcome back to my scrappy space. I am so excited to be ending this little month-long thing I have been doing of getting prepared for my 2024. I have just a couple drawers that I want to show you, and then I also want to show you my Gigi box. And a lot of people have been interested in that, and it's nothing spectacular. It's just a super fun thing that my bestie came up with, and I just love it. So let's go ahead. I'm going to flip you around, and I'm going to go ahead and show you the shelf that I missed the last time, and then also the drawers and what's in them. And then I'll go ahead and show you my Gigi box. I think that's about it. I'll give you a brief little thing of my project life. I just have it all condensed. Well, not all of it 100%. I have a little run over in a drawer that I will be showing you. So let me flip you around here and we'll get started. Now, as you remember, my room is pretty tight, and so it's going to be up close and personal. Sorry, guys. These are my December documented. These are some empty albums, and then those behind it are empty. Those are empty. My plethora of glue, and these are old stickles, and I love them, so I'm going to keep them. And then over here, I did share with you that this is my project life. I have 2 sticker books that I have made, so sorry about that. And I think I've showed these before. Here, let's flop one of these open here. So this is the sticker book. I'm on the floor here, guys. And I've just taken the sticker books that came in those. There's an Edgar. So sorry, guys. He's needy right now because we just got home. So the sticker books, I tore them apart and I just put them in here. These already had paper in them and I just stuck them there, and it makes it pretty convenient. I can just flip through. They're great to grab and go. So that's what those are. Okay, so this is just a container with those little kits that I made. I broke those down from my 6x6 paper pads, and I think I showed those in my very first one. These are these are some more of them. There was 2 containers. These are a bunch of stickers. Here's some more of the kits. And then this is my project life stuff. Just my 3x4s and my 4x6s. So there's that. And behind that is empty containers because I have a problem with containers. I love them. And you've all seen my project cart. And then this container here is empty, and this one has embellishments. Okay, so for my drawers, this one up here has some photos in it, and then it has 2 empty cigar boxes. No, they were not mine. This one is to be journaled. I went ahead and thrown a notebook in there so I can start working on that. That is something that I will be concentrating on this weekend and next week. This is a class. This is junk journaling. I don't know if you guys are into junk journaling, but I love it. This is junk journaling, and this is junk journaling. There's another Edgar. Over here, I have albums, and I'm not really going to show those because there's names on them. I do apologize. Okay, and over here, I have some more empty containers. I do have some extra glue. This is junk journaling. This is my black and white cardstock. This is some cut files. This is my heat gun, a mat, a box, and these are my page protectors, cutting mats, and these are page protectors. These aren't page protectors. These are for my kits that I like to kit up. Okay, so that's in those. Now we're going to jump over to the drawers over on my wall. Okay, this is my drawers. They're not too exciting, but I just wanted to give a complete and total room tour. So in this one, we have adhesive, and I like to be stocked up. Can you tell? This is washi that I like to back things with. This is stamps. I just got these for Christmas. I'm so excited. And just my stamp pads, just different things. This one is my Creative Memories cuts, and then my rubber ducks. I have rubber ducks because we own a Jeep, And there's a thing called Duck Duck Jeep, and you put these randomly on somebody's Jeep, and it says you've been ducked, and it's way fun. So I have some extra one of those. And I have thickers. Now these are my colored thickers, and I really, really want to concentrate on working through these. I have quite a few, and I really just need to utilize them. So those will probably end up going in my cart that you will see in a little bit. And then this is the extra Project Life stuff that I have. And this was from a kit that I just couldn't quite get rid of because I felt that it was a lot of basics. And I just kept them. And then there's some more kits in here as well, and just some random stickers. It's not too terrible bad, but still want to use it. Then over here, you guys, this is what's making me laugh. Do you see this right here? This is lurking. It's lurking. Sorry. Okay. So this is the top drawer. I just have some little flowers, my extra trimmers, and just some, you know, stuff. Then in this one, I have some punches. This is just random supplies. So extra note cards, discs, fine line stuff, blades, that type of thing. These are my neutral thickers. Some of this has been moved around, so it's not all neutral. But these are pretty much my neutral colors. And then down here are my cards, my card bases and stuff like that. So that's what's in these drawers right here. Now we're going to swing over to this side, and this is where the majority of my punches lives. This drawer and that other one are the only ones that I have. I have moved mainly to dies now, and I love them. This is another junk journal container. Has some stickers and stuff. And then here are the little drawers that I use a lot. Sorry about the wiggling. And this one has sketches, just random things that I grab for quite a bit. Kind of like my general office supplies, I guess, is what I would say. This came in here to live because this was a gift to my youngest son, and my cat got a hold of it, so I had to stick it somewhere, so it came to live in there. Sorry about that. This is my foam, my extra tape. Just some random bits and bobs. These are my little paper clips. And this is for my storage. I like to have my storage. And then this is my scraps. Whoops. This one always seems to come off. But this is all the scraps I have as far as my paper scraps. Not my card stock. My card stock I'll show to you in just a second. And then down here is my Pink Fresh. I just have one container of it. But that's my Pink Fresh. This is where I store my 30 days of sketches. And I think I showed you my cart before, but if not, this has dies in it. I've been moving some stuff around. This is all my dies right here. And then this is some stuff that I grab for, and then I also stack. If I'm doing 30 days of sketches, I'll try to have extra stuff stacked here, etc. Then over here in this cart is what I pull over to use for a reminder that, hey, you need to dig through this before you do anything else as far as putting things away or it be final. I do a lot of fussy cutting. These are a lot of my dies that don't belong with anything, and I just need to use it. This right here is my need to use ASAP or it's going away. So that's my basket, as Jeannie Linguini would call it. And then these are my thickers, but there's also icon stickers. These are border strips. I had to say that very carefully. And then down here is the extra ephemera that I don't have up above. And excuse me, I have to move my chair. And then this right here is my cardstock that I use for my dies, etc. And I really just need to utilize this a lot more, you guys. There's quite a bit in here, actually. So that's what that is. Okay, so now you guys have gone through my drawers. You've seen my carts. You've seen why I need to go on a spending freeze with all of my stuff. I'm going to flip you around here. I'm going to show you my Gigi box, and what it is it's called a grab and go. And my girlfriend, my best friend, she is the one that came up with this, and it's an adorable little idea. We do some scrapbooking together, and we do random little road trips and that type of thing, and I like to always have a little bit of something with me. Sorry, there's going to be another invasion. And so I really like to just have a little bit of handwork or a base page to work on or something like that. So if we go camping or whatever and it's raining outside, yeah, I can read a book, but I like to be creative as well. So I'll have my little Gigi box. So what I can do is I can just grab this container, and I do not have things in here that are going to be detrimental to what I'm doing in my room. I hope that makes sense. So I put things in here that I don't need, you know, for 3, 4, 6, whatever months, because I don't know the next time I'm going to use it. Actually, I need to go up and see my bestie, and we need to have a scrappy day. So what I do is I grab my little container, I put my adhesive, my scissors, my trimmer, what else? You know, just my basics. And then what I've done is I have made page kits, and anything that I have needed extra, I have made a note on what I want for my page kit. I'll show you guys a couple of them so you can see what I mean. Just 1 second. I had to do the removal of Edgar yet again. So I always seem to have, so one of the things I always try to have is I always try to have extra cardstock. This I just threw in there because I was working on a page, and I just, instead of putting it away, I put it here, and it seems really funny, but sometimes you just need that extra piece and you didn't even know you needed it. So I always have black and white. And then if I've made a note that a lot of these things have tan or off-white, I'll also do that as well. I always try to grab an extra set of sketches in case the sketch I've chosen I'm just not in the mood to do, or I haven't felt like it. Maybe I'll just make him my official helper, except I don't feel like it's very helpful. I try to always grab an extra page protector. It's not a page protector, but an album sleeve. So if I actually do a layout and it's completed, I have it separate. Or if I need, I don't know, just, it's always nice to have an extra container, you know what I mean? So I have that on there. Then I've gone through and just made page kits. So this one, here's my sketch. I'm not going to put them over there. And then here is the papers that I have chosen to go with this. I have my sketch, and then if I made a note, actually I just got some kitty dies, and I'm gonna make a note on that because I want to take those with me. So I just add it to my little piece of paper here, and this is just for this box, kitty dies. So when I'm ready to go, I will grab this box, my basic supplies, and then I'll grab my scallop punch, a jar and flower die, my circle die, my snowflake die, and notebook punch. I have it all just listed, and I should be able to do it in, I don't know, tops 15 minutes, I'm thinking. So that's what I do, is I just make notes. I have everything separated by a little piece of paper. At least I try to. Here is my sketch. Here are some cut aparts, and then also the papers. So there's one. Here's another. Here's my sketch, some paper. I think that's really cute. And then I have this one ahead of it, so if I have any scraps or anything like that left over, I know I can use it with this as well. I'll be using this for a layout for my cruise that we went on. And then this is another one. Now this one didn't have a sketch, but I kind of have an idea what I wanted to use this for. I had a business trip down to California, and that's about the only time that I get into the sunshine like that, but it was pretty interesting for me to go down there, so I want to go ahead and use these papers. Now this one is a pretty good collection, and here's the stickers. Now I already have a little container full for scraps. Here's a scrap, and here's a couple of sketches. And so here is the papers. I don't know, this is pretty much a collection. I don't know that I have a lot of this separated into individual. There you go. So here's a page kit. And then here was another one. Here's some more sketches. And to be perfectly honest, as I started going through this box, I was really excited. And I can't wait to use this. So I'm like, okay, bestie, it's time for a scrappy day. Now this paper right here, I'm not a huge fan of it, but my husband and I did some canning. And when I take this sketch and I take these papers, I love it. And I can't wait to do it. And then it brings back the memory of us trying to can, which we should know how, but we don't. It's a trial and error thing. But we're having a good time. We're having a good time. And then I do have another container in the bottom of this, I noticed, and it has some more bits and bobs from like this collection and that type of thing. So that is what I do as far as my grab and go. Now there's nothing in here that I absolutely want to make sure that I used, you know, within the next week or month or whatever. But it's just something that as I've been going through my product and just wanting to be quick and easy about grabbing something, we have created these. I have 2 of them, and actually I'm going to go through my second one just to see what's in it and make sure there's not something I want to add, because like I said, I've added dies, etc. And then also if I have any pictures that come to mind. So that's what my Gigi box is. It's a grab and go. And I think it's really helpful. So if you wanted to go to a crop or something like that, if you built a box like this, like I said, you can grab it and go just with your basic supplies, and it's really kind of fun. And then it's always a mystery, and I make myself work from the top down. I don't get to jump around. I don't. It's one of those little things that I make myself do. Okay, guys, I want to thank you so much for coming along on this little adventure with me. I hope you guys plan on seeing what I do for 2024. I have a couple of collaborations with some really good friends. I have some really big goals that I want to meet, and I have a lot of things that I want to use. So I hope you guys come back and see what I'm doing. I'd love to know how you're doing and what you're doing. I want to thank each and every one of you. Thank you for my new subscribers and my old ones for sticking in there with me. I so appreciate it. If you guys don't mind giving me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, I'd love to have you subscribe. I hope you guys are having a super amazing day, and you're out there making lots of memories. We'll talk to you next year. Bye-bye.